Here we go. We're off. Off and racing. MacKirby and Oblivion. And yeah, I was totally wrong. I'll see if we've had a match between these two in the past. Check my old conduits.
Which one are you watching the most?
I'll keep an eye on MacKirby if you want to watch Oblivion.
Alright.
Yeah, I don't think these guys faced off. Oblivion was in our second conduit, and he moved on to the... It looks like he moved on to the finals, but lost to Blue Blimp, who ultimately won the second conduit. I was not around for that conduit. And for the first conduit, we had MacKirby. Mac came third in the first conduit. Oh, wait, no. That was the second conduit. Oh my god, we've had so many conduits, I had no idea. So yeah, MacKirby came third in the second conduit, and Oblivion came third in the third conduit. We got this. We got this. That's interesting. But then Oblivion won the next conduit, so we'll see how that goes. Conduit 4. I got everything figured out. We are good to go. Here we go. Can't believe we've done 4 conduits already. That's insane.
I think we should just point out the super safe build that MacKirby got already.
Yeah, that's really hype, actually. I would be hanging on to that for quite some time, especially in this current matchup. I think that between these two, you don't need to feel super pressure to go super duper fast. I think they're both going to be playing a little more safe than what we saw with the last matchup between Slack and Jack. So yeah, we're definitely going to see some a little bit more slow play, and yeah, that he's even got the freeze spell. Talk about an insane
it's super
build.
safe.
Like freeze spell, so he can kill his bosses super fast. He's got the 2 damage on the flail. He gets his heals up. He's got the... He'll only pretty much ever take half a heart damage because he's got the heavy plate. That's insane. That's like some serious crazy... And he's actually ahead too, which is the other thing. That's really remarkable. I'd actually... With this, I'd be checking purple. I think that's your best bet. Try and get a nice ring out of it. I would not be changing weapons. Looks like he does go for another weapon. Can't feel too bad about an obsidian longsword, though. What do you think, Steak? What would you have gone for the purple chest as well?
Well, no, but that's because I want a fast weapon rather than a safe weapon in my situation.
Fair. Yeah, of course. You are the glass master. So would you be taking that glass shrine that MacKirby's got over there?
Yeah, totally. That would give you a glass armor. So
yeah, that's
good.
True. Yeah, I don't know. I'd be wanting to keep my my heavy plate there. I definitely rank it over the glass armor, but you want to see the glass. You want to see the glass weapon, the glass longsword, though, right?
Yeah, I want the glass cat the most, and the rapier. But yeah.
Glass cat, really? So that's what Slack had in that one run, and he could not get rid of it. Speaking of glass, Oblivion just got his glass busted there. So now he's sporting just the glass shard. He finds his own heavy plate. Look at this. And he's got a very similar build to what Mac used to have. That's a really nice shop. Gets himself a blood longsword. Now it's only 1 damage. He doesn't have the strength charm like Mac has. But still, he's got the really good survivability. So both these guys, if their plan was to try and find survivability, they have done so in spades. This is a very, very safe builds. For sure.
Yeah, MacKirby picking up the blast helm. That's pretty good. A lot of bombs going with it.
Oh yeah, blast helm, super money, especially when you get those 3 bombs, which is just such a value. For sure. Because, I mean, bombs are so critical, as we've talked about many, many times in the later fights, specifically the Necrodancer fight. It's just so important to get that. And I love what Oblivion's doing here. It's just running in there and just massacring each of these tentacles, not even giving them a chance to come after him.
Yeah, actually, if you're lucky, and the keyboards go after you in the start, you can do it pretty fast.
You can go and kill them in the water? If the keyboards come after you?
Yeah, because then he's opened up, and you can just hit him once, and then he activates.
Oh, right, because you can go up there, up to that top level.
Yeah, if you're a 2-space weapon.
Yes, of course. Yeah, you don't want to come right next to him, because you're going to get hit, but yeah, that's exactly right. Right.
My knife.
Yeah, we got the explorer boots on either side. Yeah, we got the steak knife, of course. Which really is pretty ill-defined for you. I mean, I know it's kind of a joke, but really, like, anything glass should be the steak whatever now. Just because that's your always go-to. Are you trying to make a new name for yourself, steak? So you're not associated with Obsidian anymore?
I don't want Obsidian. I never liked Obsidian.
Never liked Obsidian? Yeah, well, that's part of the, I guess, the charm of why you got the steak knife named after you, because, of course, that was not a positive. That was against me, too, wasn't it?
Yeah,
that was the first round of the Balls of Steel 3, when you just kind of kept getting steak knives or obsidian daggers.
Yeah, I saw 5 of them and 1 titanium.
That's so ludicrous. Yep. Yeah, times were very different though. That was quite a different. The game itself had evolved since then so much. Wow, Oblivion taking some pretty rough hits there. That bounce trap mixed with the knocking the rider off and getting hit by him. That hurts, but this is a little sketchy. He's gonna have to use his dove strats here and scoot through, and look at that, beautifully done. I gotta get an applause on that. That was really, really nice. Nice job, Oblivion. Smattering of applause for that. Doing the fast kill too, really nicely done. So Oblivion putting on a bit of a show here as he catches up to MacKirby very effectively. Mac still sporting that extremely safe build.
Yeah, with all those great stuff, Blast Helm and Freeze Bow. I mean, it's hard to compete with.
So apparently Mac, yeah, that's totally true. Mac switched torches. Do you remember what torch he had prior to this one? What is it? Foresight? Twitch? Yeah.
I think he had Infernal torch.
Infernal. Yeah, I think Infernal's the one to keep because the Foresight doesn't really help you because trapdoors aren't a thing in Zone 4. But maybe he accidentally picked it up and didn't want to waste the beat to switch it back because really it doesn't matter too much between those two.
Oh, yeah.
Watch out for them spike traps, oh, tell me about it. I had a rough go with some spike traps earlier. Yeah, you can't really argue with this build for Mac. This is just super fast. And of course, just like we were talking about with Jack's builds, where Jack got a ton of free spells in his race, Mac there using his free spell, just like Jack, in the boss room. That's the place to use it because you can sort of go in and sort of just take out the things that are necessary and not worry about the masses of enemies that are around you. Probably not picking up that glass flail. I don't blame him. What about yourself, Steak? Would you pick up the glass flail in this situation? Okay, not. So that's your limit right there. We found it. You wouldn't take glass flail if you have a 4 damage obsidian longsword at zone 4-3?
No, I wouldn't take it if I didn't have any protection. Yeah.
Oh, I see. You want like the frost charm or the glass armor or even maybe the crown of teleport?
Yeah, flail is too trolly to go without anything.
That's true. I find you're gonna get hit more often with probably zone 3. So if it's a glass flail, zone 3 is a little dangerous because of unless you have the right boots, which they actually both had. So.
Oh, that's well handled of the Dead Ringer. So it's gonna go on with the blast helm. So it's gonna be really fast.
Oh, and down from a turnip. Oblivion get dunked by a turnip. Super Mario Brothers 2 style. Let's get a replay on that turnip tank. So you can see the boom, just like that. Ouch, that hurts. And so Oblivion back at the start, but probably too little too late as Max got, again, still the very safe build and has only another 2 hits left on this Necrodancer fight. He looks good. He can certainly afford a blood freeze if he wants. His bitrate is just looking delicious right now. It's just a flurry of pixels. And look at that time. 8:32. That's not too far from his PB, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, yeah.
I'll have to look that up, but I think his PB is like 740, maybe? So, like, I mean, yeah, it's a little ways. I gotta look that up. One moment. That's awesome, though. Great run. Oh, and the music synced up. That's true. That was. I
still think we need to give props to Oblivion, considering he was matching the pace with a lot of, since he broke his glass, he had a blood weapon for a while. Once he's zone 3, actually, didn't he?
Yeah, he was doing super well with the build he was given, but you can't argue with that build from MacKirby. Yeah, I just looked it up, BMZ Loop. He has a 742 according to Cryptoofs. You said 732, but yeah, so he was like about 40 seconds behind his PB, which is really good. Really good. What's up, Dalier? That is a fun name to say. Dalier. Dalier. Love it.
Yeah, that's a started time in any race.
Yeah, that's super good. Of course, yeah, that can compete against the best of us. So yeah, that's really nice. All right, I'm just letting Arachnus and Grom know that we are good to go. All right, they are going. So in about 20 seconds, we're going to see them take off. Hope you guys are enjoying the races so far. I think we've had some absurdly well-matched races all night. Like, we might have had a couple 3-0s, but I think we've only had one 3-0. Yes, we've only had one 3-0 so far, but it was very close every time. And of course, that match, Maru versus Ray, Ray was the veteran in that situation. So it was interesting to see that happen. All right, MacKirby taking his first point there. So just as a quick background on these racers, they are in, which group are they in? Are they in the... Are they in the 0 point group? No.
Both of them? Oh, well, both of them had to be.
Oh, no, they're in the 3 point group. Yeah, Oblivion and Mac both had 3-0s. Yeah, so Mac was up against Rob Snowlock in his first run, and Oblivion was up against Violet, and they both won 3-0 in those races. So this will sort of determine who kind of stays top tier. Of course, we're going to see just even more spreading among the groups after 2 weeks. We'll see a range of scores from 0 all the way up to 6 instead of 0 to 3. So I think that's really nice. As we get more and more spread out, we get to see our racers get closer and closer in skill, and then we can see people improve with practice. I love this format. I think it's just the best thing ever. Oh, Dune. Into that spreading. Don't make me talk about gongs again. I'll do it. All right, and so MacKirby with the worst start, or the worst boss to start out with here, Death Metal Base Dagger, and he just
he knocked his beats.
Dropped the beat in a terrible way. That hurts. And the throw, but he's got to go pick it up anyways because he dropped the beat, so that's going to hurt him as he has literally the opposite build of what he had last time. And there's a glass shot.
Nothing. Oh.
See how he feels about picking that up. Oh, I hate when the wind mages do that. JT, what's up, JT? Love a good spread.
Oh, that's the worst glass shot.
Worst glass
with
shot.
the jaw in it.
Oh yeah, Steak. I'm sure that hurts you viscerally when you see that. You probably feel it in your loins. It's like, what is this?
Well, I don't mind other people killing them. I just hate getting them myself.
No, I think, yeah, it's the worst because you don't get any weapon, especially in a situation where he's rocking Base Dagger. Sucks. Great to be here. Well, that's good to hear, JT. When's your race? You haven't raced yet this week, I don't think. Let me just look that up real quick. So we got JT. Oh, he's the next race. Wait, no, he already raced today. Oh, how'd your race go? You were up against Canadian Bacons. Fubzo's getting punished?
Oh, that was a race?
Oh, Fubzo's saying getting punished. Yeah, there was a race at 5:30 today. Yeah, I missed it. I was actually racing home to get set up for this. I had everything all set up just perfectly, and then MacKirby's program just happened to break. So, you know, that's the thing. 2-1 in your favor. There's a lot of lulls on both sides, so that's amazing, JT. All right, I'm going to actually fill that into the thing right now. Congratulations on that win, though. Canadian Bacons is a very worthy opponent. He's an excellent, excellent racer. He's been royally screwed for many, many weeks in our CoNDORs, and we acknowledge it. A lot of his draws that he typically gets against the people he races are like the best racers, and it always reflects poorly on his scores, and it's a real shame. He races against just like, I think he had Mame the first week or something like that. Like, he just gets terrible draws, and we always feel a little bad for him, but he's an all-around great dude, so he takes it all in stride, which is really nice. All right, so we've got quite the lead on Oblivion's side here. He's got the push broom, the high-ish damage broadsword with the Ring of Phasing, or sorry, Ring of Courage. And of course, Ring of Courage is wonderful because it gives you +1 damage, and it moves you into the space where your opponent or your enemy that you killed was, and you're invulnerable for that beat, which is really, really nice. And also because it's 3 damage, it sort of hits that threshold that's very important in this game of getting 3 damage. There's your glass cat steak, and he promptly turns the other way. How do you feel about Courage Cat?
I wouldn't do it without lead boots.
Without lead boots?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
No.
Yeah, I was actually going to say, Zone 3 is a dicey situation when you have a 1-range Courage build. Because, yeah, pretty much anytime you kill something that creates ice, you're sliding, and that makes you vulnerable. So even though you're used to that invulnerability by your Courage, you're going to lose that, and you're going to get vulnerable by, killing any sort of ice-producing enemy. Oh, and a Strength Charm find. That's nice. That's another Strength Charm. Those things are super rare. That's really surprising. And Mac actually making up some really great ground, and again getting a just brilliant build. It's really, really nice. Improving on what he had, which was basically nothing going into Zone 2. And now he's got a lot of really, really good things, so that's really hype. Also seeing the glass bow up in the top right there, it doesn't look like he's going to take it. And he was waiting with the War Drum, but did not pull the trigger on that War Drum attack, failing to get his 2 damage. There goes his glass armor. He's got to be really careful here. Especially with that Klappa lurking in the background. Handles it. Handled it.
Oh, that's right.
So Oblivion sporting, how much damage does he got there? That's 6, 7, 5? How much damage is he doing?
6.
3, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 damage. But he's about to lose that, I would imagine. Why did he not get the cheese? Oh, he couldn't afford the cheese. Okay, fair enough.
No, you have to be a
Courage Miner's Cap. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, Courage Miner's Cap is always good. Floaty Boots also is fun to have. You just sort of feel like a god just flying through, and the walls part ways. Kind of amazing. Mac has been getting hit time and again here. He's gotta keep pushing though. He is still behind. Maybe he can get a fast boss kill. Make up some serious ground here. He's about 2 floors back. Oh, diagonal slimes. Let's get the replay on that. Getting dunked by diagonal slimes. Those things will get you. I was watching Velcor earlier. He came out of a teleporter right into a diagonal slime. Those guys, you don't expect it. And part of the reason, I think, is because you don't know their... killing the shopkeeper here.
Oblivion is kind of in a bad situation if he didn't have that purple scroll. Oh, that blood sword, I guess.
Yeah, he's going to go with the blood sword. I don't hate that, especially since his opponent just died, so he can start to sort of heal up, be a little safer, especially with having that heavy plate. So really...
He also got 3 damage, so he got the damage he needs.
Oh yeah, he's got the threshold damage, exactly, yeah, even with something as garbagey damage-wise as a blood sword. So he's actually... I love this build. This is like an ideal race build for me. I think it's very safe, and you still got the 3 damage, and with the Courage, you can scoot pretty good. So, no problem, Velcor. Yeah. And there he goes, 4 damage on his thing now. Yeah, with that shout out. You're back, Velcor. I hope your anniversary dinner was lovely. Your 5 dataversary thing, that's super cool. Yeah, you had such a good
I'm not actually sure he wanted that. Oh, he died. On goo.
Oh my god, he was on the goo. That's insane. How much damage did that do? I need to calculate this. So he has 3 hearts. He has the heavy plate. And instantly dies from a skeleton mage. Hold up. Hold up here. Alright. What? So, does the slime ignore your armor? Or does it just double... Or do you just double the damage?
I never actually learned the rules on the goo. I just know it sucks.
Yeah, that's not cool. That was absurd how much damage he took. He had a heavy plate and 3 full hearts.
Was it a black?
It ignores armor, okay, and does double damage. It was a black skeleton mage. It shouldn't... I feel like it shouldn't ignore armor. You're mad for Mac right now? Why are you mad for Mac? I'd be mad for Oblivion. Or the fact that Mac's back in this. I mean, he's got, I guess he died as well?
Yeah, died on Zone 3, I believe.
Oh, okay. I missed that. I was too focused on Oblivion's run there. But he's got a 4 damage broadsword, which is really nice. See how comfortable he is, though, with the low range. I have the feeling that Mac prefers the range. Puts the long swords and the spears ahead of your broadswords and cats. If it's 2.5, it gets doubled to 5. -2 down to 3. Ouch. So it would have been a one-shot even if it doesn't ignore the armor, which we think it may. Interesting. Gets that flawless Oblivion there. That was actually a really clutch flawless. If you'll notice, he just had the right amount of beats to get that last shot on Death Metal without getting stomped on by Death Metal or stomped on by any of those skeletons that were rushing in there. That was actually extremely close.
Oh yeah, I probably missed it, but he was trying to get that drum hit for the last hit twice, so Death Metal got away from him.
Ah, that might be. Yeah, but he handled it nicely. Gets himself an Obsidian Cat, which is pretty good. Good way to go fast in this game. Oh, wow, that was bad, and that was that can happen sometimes when the Minotaur cracks open the wall for you. You don't expect it, especially when he's using the cat strat of attacking diagonally through a crack, essentially.
It was kind of weird though. It's like he lost his multiplier.
Wait, isn't the heavy plate 2.5 defense? I thought it was 2.5 defense.
What is people saying it's giving?
I don't think anyone's saying what defense it gives. I thought it was 2.5 though, because leather's 0.5, chain is 1. Oh, I might be wrong. Heavy is 1.5. No, it's 2. Oh. It's 2. Yeah, never mind.
The mole just ate his trapdoor, Oblivion's trapdoor.
Freaking moles, though. Those guys are MVP anti-racers, those stupid things. On Wiki, it says 2.5. That's bizarre. Oh. What are you doing, Oblivion? There you go. I mean, Oblivion can still catch up. He's going fairly fast. He's got the heavy plate again, which, of course, didn't help him last time. Doesn't go to that trapdoor. I'd be in that trapdoor straight away. You can see how much time this is going to take him to kill that nightmare because he knew it was coming. Whereas it would be so fast to kill a nightmare if you drop down and kill him. Especially having the war drum, it would have been way faster. You can easily get a single enemy, small enemy kill, have the 2 damage and kill that nightmare wicked fast. And goes down lane 1. Interesting strats. Gots to be careful.
Yeah, the fast strat on this is lane 2 and 1 with the cat.
Interesting.
I don't know if he was going for that.
I didn't know that. Yeah, the mage hits for 2.5. Yes, that's true, Fake Psycho. Nothing in that glass shop he wants. At half a heart, sometimes it's worth just picking up the glass armor. And like that, I mean, 2 floors behind is Oblivion. He used to be about a zone back, so this is... He's making some serious time, and Mac's got to be careful. He's got the Ring of Peace that's super safe.
Oh, he died again.
Did he get slip and slide into that?
Yeah, he slipped and slide. And got dunked.
Slip, slide, dunk. Oh, that sucks. That was just poorly timed with the elemental. I showed the replay on that. That's too bad. And so Mac now has a 3-zone lead on him. So Mac
with
just
a fairly
gotta play it
safe.
safe. Yeah,
he just wants the armor.
Not bad, minus the armor. There it is. He's got some. I don't know if I would have gone with red. I think purple is
there's a
probably
bigger
the right
chance
call,
of
but...
getting something good in it. You know, there could be a blast helm. But purple is also good. Yeah.
That's true. Blast helm is pretty top tier, so that's S-class weapon. Dang for Oblivion, though. These deaths all of a sudden, after a very fast first run. Now, is Oblivion killing the shopkeeper here? Or not killing, but scaring away? It looks like he is. And here comes the leprechaun. There he goes. So pretty worth shop there, getting himself some armor, some cheese, doesn't get the broadsword, wants to keep the throw strat, still has his bomb because he used the red dragon to spook the shopkeep. Finds a gi.
Oh, MacKirby got the armor he wanted.
Oh, nice, yeah, found that in the shop, so now he's looking in a lot better shape. He's also got the shield spell, so he's just got to be sure to use it.
I actually think he should take the crown, since it will give him regen, rather than the half armor, or whatever the...
Oh, is there a crown of thorns in there?
Yeah, in his shop.
Oh yeah, that's way better. Than the 1 damage, or 1 defense. 0.5 defense, I guess. Yeah, he just jumped into it. That's true, Spooty. Because the elemental was just right there. Nice use of the fireball there. Cleaning out Blade Knights is a great use of a fireball spell. Or I guess it was a fireball scroll. And he's got that 3 damage, which is paying off really nice.
I think perhaps Oblivion is a bit rattled now because of the mistakes he's made.
Yeah, you think there might be some tilt factor?
I bet. He
That
seems
is
to be
very much a
making poor
factor in this
judgment.
game. Yeah, you can see it. It can be very evident. One thing I have said about Necrodancer is sometimes it can be hard to tell if someone's panicking or not because everybody moves to the beat. In other games, you can see the panic by like erratic movement and things like that. Oh, this can be super worth Oblivion because he's got the ham. So he's gonna get all the heart containers. Oh, nicely done. Oh my
MacKirby
god!
died.
Did he get wall pigged?
Yeah, he got wall picked.
Mac. Oh, he bombed himself first by a pixie. And then...
Yeah, he did.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, he was just out of the range of it. And then he got lasered. And like that, we are pretty much now... Oblivion is like 4 floors ahead. This is crazy. Yeah, that was a goo death as well. He took a lot of damage there from the goo. Getting wall pigged on the goo. I'm not sure if it would have killed him otherwise, because he had, I think he had 1.5 defense.
He should have
And
survived.
he had 2 hearts,
without the
so
goo.
yeah, I think without the goo. So the goo got him there as well. Holy crap, the goo claims another victim. Goo MVP.
Yeah, a lot of people hate goo. I know especially Jack of games.
Yeah.
it.
You can say that again. Hey, what's up, Royal Naga? He had heavy plate? I thought he had chain. He had chain in the helmet.
He had just changed shirt and helmet, yeah.
Yeah. All right, and now here we go again. Blast Helm fine for Oblivion, as we were saying, very value. I wonder what can one-shot him with all of these heart containers. For Oblivion now, he's got a ton of heart containers. Blood Shovel, nice pickup.
Goo and
Some
a
fast
golem
strat.
could probably
Fast
still one-shot
strats.
him.
What's that, sorry?
Goo and a golem could probably still one-shot him.
Oh, Goo and a Golem. Yeah, the Golems do a lot of damage. There, you got some food. Eat it. Just eat the food. Oops. Not sure if he meant to use that war drum or if he meant to eat it. Can't eat war drums, you silly goose. All right.
You should be able to.
Just nom on the skin of it. Get like half a heart heal. But then it consumes the war drum. Sounds like a plan. Fear Scroll. Fireball spell, nice pickup. Oh, that dig buffer though. That's fun. Dig buffering the shop walls for some damage with that blood shovel. Why not? He's got a ton of health. Switch out that crown.
Oh.
Love it. Nice.
MacKirby is having
And
a
cat.
Coral Rift with a dagger. That really sucks. And he's 2 minutes out of zone 1 and not out yet. And he only got a torch.
And
That's
he
really
couldn't-
bad.
Oh man, yeah, he is not getting the RNG that he started this night with. Now, one thing about Coral Rift, you want to play it super safe. Once all the tentacles are gone, you can always throw pretty much at Coral Rift. Because by the way he teleports, you'll be able to get to your dagger first before he gets to you. So if you want to play Coral Rift like crazy safe, take out all the tentacles. Oh man, those beetle kills on Oblivion's side though. And the slip and slide, losing his multiplier, so he's going to be taking this build into zone 4.
There's a lot of broadswords today, at least in this match.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, there we go. MacKirby's got himself the Obsidian one. Oblivion's got... Switching it for a Titanium Rapier, though. Can't argue with that. Oblivion's got his Titanium one.
I must admit I'm sad he didn't take the glass rapier, Oblivion, but it's understandable not doing it.
Oh, I missed it. Where was the glass rapier?
In a glass shop on zone 4.
Yeah.
Just down in the corner.
Yeah,
But he has a drum.
Oh, so
that's
the one-shot
a ton
on-
of damage.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Yeah, you can
And he could get
one-shot
a-
everything and then one-shot Deadringer with the drum use as well. So that's pretty good. Nice
And he could have
shield
bombed for
fence
a
there.
jaw.
Oh, not what you want to do. Oh man, that
It
got
just
sketchy.
wore off.
Yeah, that was nice timing. Nice timing on the shield spell's behalf. Deadringer and Necrodancer don't have goo. Yeah, they don't have goo.
They should have, right?
Yeah.
goo enemies.
There should just be random goo splattered all over those rooms. Like if I was the Necrodancer and I was worried about, you know, Cadence showing up and I don't know, knocking me around with a loot, I would just put like a moat of goo. Naturally.
That somehow sounds wrong. Just going up the place.
Goo moat and that telemonkey. And Mac
Fairly
again
safe,
has got fairly good pace. It seems like both of these racers really dramatically slow down in Zone 4. Because they've all been catching up with each other and then dying. Then catching up and then dying. It's crazy. This is crazy talk. Mac's still got a long way to go though, so at this point Oblivion's got it pretty well locked if he can finish.
I think Oblivion could like blood shield spell from here on until the end of that floor if he wanted to.
Yeah, pretty much. He's got a lot of hearts. And a lot of health. Or a lot of defense, I mean. Like that orange armadillo I don't think did any damage pretty much to him.
Shield spell!
Oh, yeah,
nice.
nice.
Spell.
Yeah, nice shield spell there. Focus on what matters and then push.
Oh, blood
man.
shield. Blood.
Oh,
Oh, he
man.
didn't. He got out of it.
How did he even get
Blast
out of
helm.
that?
Blast
helm, nice, of course. Very nicely done. Going through the top again. Again, I'm not positive that it's the best. I guess it's going to work out again,
It worked
so I
out.
might be proven wrong, but I feel like going over the top of that first bell actually is more dangerous. It
actually
changes the
better
timing.
It's better if the left one spawns a House Rider, as far as I see.
Oh, really?
Yeah, at least if you're on one range weapon.
All right, we'll see how many cycles Oblivion can do on this one. That's so far 1 cycle, 2 damage, because he got that early hit.
Now notice
Oh,
he's
he's even a
imitating
5
a
cycle,
Jack.
yes.
He went in to the right instead of going straight up the middle to have one more mummy spawn.
Oh, yeah, that's
So-
interesting. And a 5 cycle finish for Oblivion with an exceptionally long race, 21 minutes. But Oblivion takes it, and so we've got one more race remaining between these two racers. GG.
Well, except for the death, the time was really good on this last one.
Yeah, 8:38's no problem.
But I guess maybe at this point the real difference is how much you die rather than the time you can really get.
Oh, I see what's saying with Spooty. Is ringing it at the top. Oh, yeah, that's right. I was having issues with going around the outside but ringing it on the right-hand side, because ringing it on the top is the same number of beats as ringing it on the left. But I see what you're saying. Ringing it on the top means that the nightmare is pinned. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
I could buy it. Alright, so in a second they're going to get things started.
Yeah, and it's 1 for 1 now.
1 for 1. I hope you guys are enjoying these races. I know I am. Hey, what's up, Edge Crimson? Day has been busy. It's been good though. The rapid restart strats from Mac. That's how he gets his good RNG. Is he gonna rock the flail? No, he's gonna reset.
I actually thought the reset strat went away back in after the release, I think.
Yeah,
But he's
I thought that
actually
as well.
before that. But apparently people are still utilizing it. and
Yeah.
it seems to be working alright.
It was
Slack is
most
doing it.
used like Necrothon, when it was like people were racing Arya and just resetting for a potion to start. That was when it was really used a lot. But yeah, it sort of dwindled for a while, but it seems like, yeah, some people are still using it. I think it's nice because it's not necessary. Like, say, Binding of Isaac, you have to reset. You can't just run whatever you first get. But with this game, you pretty much can, which is nice. Mostly because you don't know what you're going to actually build your build with, whereas with Isaac, it always makes sense to reset enough to get a decent start. As you know, you're a Isaac racer. Are you doing any of the boss weeklies coming up?
Yeah, I might actually be starting doing it again now because I just quit my League of Legends team. So I got time on Sundays, which is when...
you were on a League of Legends team. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's cool. You quit it? Was it just taking up too much time?
We were not agreeing with how it should go, so...
Oh yeah, a little drum in the league team. Fair enough. These things happen. Yeah, I should have some more time, but I've been finding it very difficult lately to find time for having a weekend. Like, because you kind of, for the boss, you have to have pretty much the whole weekend, which can be hard, or hopefully the whole weekend, which can be very hard to find in the summer for me. So yeah, I kind of hope to get a little more involved with that. I'd love to.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna focus on Necrodancer because I'm still not at the level of skill I want to be.
With Necrodancer? Yeah, I've been certainly practicing up as well. Not that I'm racing, but it's good to keep the skills refined. Oof, and Oblivion blowing up his trapdoor there. Not sure he totally intended to do that, especially with this horrendous layout. This Zone 2 layout is atrocious. I'm gonna allow MacKirby to catch up, and that's a great point, Blue Blimp. Probably the most important, in my opinion anyways, and I agree with Blue Blimp in his opinion, that your 1-1 reset really matters because a slow 1-1 can be so slow that if you're clearly running across the entire map, it's better to just reset. Oblivion looking to steal a few things, gets himself a ham, gets himself a Torch of Foresight, not too bad, and the Blood Shovel. Blood Shovel, of course, helping with that fast fight against the Necrodancer.
Oh, MacKirby got a pretty decent build now.
Yeah,
he wants some armor, but...
Yeah, the glass armor's pretty good, save him from a hit, but the lead boots are really going to help him out in Zone 3 and 4. And, yeah, 3 damage broadsword, again with the broadswords. Always with the broadswords. Broadswords for days.
But I think he'd rather have Oblivion's build. It's tanky.
Oh, yeah, I agree. The only issue with it is that ring, so hopefully you can get rid of it on this fight. And now they're actually pretty much neck and neck, which is fascinating. That was Mac doing great work on catching up. And did he get the flawless fight, Oblivion? He did. So he's going to see if he can find a ring, and he doesn't, but he does find a freeze spell, and that's not better, but still really good. And
he's still in a bit of trouble in Zone 3 with that.
Yeah, Zone 3 with that layout, or with that, with that set of items is a little rough, and he just kind of tanked a hit there. That was sort of unnecessary damage, just kind of losing track of the beat, which is kind of for new players, that's the #1 way to get hit, is just not knowing the enemy movement patterns. Certainly all of the racers in CoNDOR know them, it's just sometimes easy to forget. And I find that these things that adjust the way you see the game, like the Ring of Shadows or the sunglasses, can really affect your ability to judge monsters' movements. I don't know if you find that, Steak, but I definitely find that. Like, I find that if you're wearing sunglasses, it's easier to lose count on what the Klappas are doing or the ice elementals or any of that kind of business.
Well, I don't take the Shrine of Shadows just because I don't think it's worth it for what I'm doing. I'm relying a lot on sight, so
yeah,
I usually die if I take it.
I could totally see that. Yeah, because one hit, which is a lot easier to get when you're blind, one hit can break your build. So Mac, interestingly, leaving behind the Crown of Thorns.
Ooh.
I don't really understand that. That's really nice. That's also really nice. I would have bombed there. Oh, wait, he didn't have enough. Well, he had the shield spell. So yeah, he could have...
Yeah, he could have done it.
Yeah, the 3/3 map is not super value, but it can help. You can kind of plot out the way you want to go through Zone 4, and sometimes that can be beneficial. Like using fewer rooms and that sort of thing.
Oh, I don't agree with that. Okay. Oblivion just left behind this the freeze spell for the fireball spell because he already had the shield spell.
Yeah, I think
but
freeze
I believe
is more,
this freeze is better as the defensive option.
I totally agree, especially coming into like a boss room, like the way that we saw Jack do it and Mac do it, where you want to... Yeah, you definitely want to be able to freeze everything, because then you don't have to worry about dealing with the Blade Knights. Like, he's not even using his shield spell, and you can get caught on goo with the shield spell. Yeah,
you won't die, I guess, but...
Well, you will if you're caught on goo and then can't get out of it. I mean, you got your bomb strats, but the freeze will totally protect you. Yeah, that's very curious. Oh, and a very value dig there. I love when that happens, when you dig the wall and it digs something that, like with the blood shovel, it would have done damage to him, opening up that potion, but he managed to dig a free wall. Oof. And take
MacKirby needs to find another bomb now, though. He only got 2. You want the third one to use that glass shovel.
Oh,
really
absolutely. That would be super fast. Yeah, he's going to definitely be wanting that. So Mac's still a little bit behind. He's about a floor and a half behind or so. So we'll see if he can scoot on down and get himself caught up here with Oblivion in this third and final match of these two.
I think he's able to go faster because he got lead boots, while Oblivion has to manage around.
Yeah. He's also got the shield ring of mana that he has not been using. And seriously,
none of
guys,
them are really used.
You need to use, like, if you've got ring of mana and either shield or freeze, just use it always. Honestly, it will recharge well in time. And checking the shop, I cannot agree with that. And he got some
Maybe
armor
he's not
out
watching.
of it, but yeah, I guess unless you're not watching Oblivion, because Oblivion's got the lead, but you can catch up. You have the power.
I think it's maybe too late unless he dies.
Could be, yeah. At this point, he had the chance to catch up, but he's not using like the shield spell mana is gonna allow you to go a lot faster, and he's just ignoring it, and that bums me out a little bit. ABS, always be shielding. That's right, T-Virus. Oh my goodness.
So yeah, Oblivion is totally gonna dig out this stage, I think, because he got a potion, so he's fairly safe.
Yeah. Oh, that's.
Oh, he's actually bombing the first point.
Yeah, he bombed
he's doing
the first
it
point,
again,
but
the same
he's
thing.
got more than enough.
He's doing the Jack, exactly how Jack did it.
Yeah, the new stats there. That's nice. And so yeah, we'll see. He's currently on pace for a 5-cycle Necrodancer. Of course, 5-cycle meaning that he got that first initial hit without a cycle occurring, and then only 5 teleports required before it. And that was a much faster race there. It seems like Oblivion shook